at MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford. Tonight, we're on to week 2 in the NFL season. We got a good one on tap, as it'll be the Miami Dolphins taking on the New York Jets. About set to begin another week of football, and happy to have you along. We are underway on Thursday night primetime. Sheds off the tackle. And he's going to take this all the way down inside the 40.
As the excitement continues to swirl after that return, if I'm the offensive coordinator, I'm thinking about keeping that excitement going. Already in scoring position, I've got to take some shots at the end zone right now.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Let's go.
They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. Now he's going to step up and run. He's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4. From the 34-yard line, here's a 2nd and 5.
18 Cardinal. Ready, right?
Now a first carry here for the running back. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. Good yardage as he rumbles for 24 and a first.
I'm going now. I'm going. 18, Rock Cougar, 19.
Not liking the look. They'll change the play.
Panther 11. 70 Lions. Ready.
Throwing is Milton. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sack.
There's a lot of discussion in the offseason about him having a big year and getting to the quarterback. They held him without a sack in week 1, but how about here? Finally gets his first one of the season.
In the offseason, said he changed his diet, leaner, feels so good this year. Excited to see what type of a season he can have. Touchdown, Jets! A great play there. His first touchdown of the new season. And the Jets put the night's first points on the board as they take the early lead. Now the extra point try forthcoming. He's got it, and the Jets lead 7-0. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And not much happening on the return. Get this to about the 23.
The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Looking to put a drive together. On the ground, this is Devon Achane. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. This defense for the Jets, terrific last week in the season-opening victory.
Yeah, they only allowed 13 points, and you can poll all 32 coaches, and I guarantee you they'd say, we'll take that every single week. But let me think about that for a second. Maybe there'd be one contrarian that would say, give me 10.
Jackson going to keep it. And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage. 3rd down and 6. From the gun, it's Jackson. He'll try and do this himself. He's got his target. That's complete. He's still on his feet. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. A great effort there. 73 yards. And the Dolphins are able to strike back quickly with an opening touchdown of their own. The call is to go for 1 and kick the extra point. It's up and good. So these teams match touchdowns here in the first quarter, and we're tied 7-7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. The New York offense taking over for their
that nigga got Lamar Jackson.
They were winners in the season opener Sunday. Now they get the quick turnaround game here on Thursday night. But, CD, you say this is an ideal setup for them. Why?
Well, it's just the way the schedule lines up because everyone's got to play a Thursday game, and that's because of competitive balance. So, let's face it, would you rather play week 2 when you're still relatively fresh and excited about the season? Or week 15 when you've had a season's worth of bumps and bruises to factor in, and who knows what your record might be at that time as well.
7 Pirates, 7 Pirates.
Here's Milton. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender. Couldn't create space, couldn't uncover at the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Now they'll audible to something else. To throw, it's Milton. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he will be very close to a 1st down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down. Now the Dolphins are going to halt the action here. It's a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. And in their own territory, needing only a few inches, they're going to line up to go for this thing on 4th down. They'll try and throw for it here.
Wow.
And he's brought down.
That nigga came clean through. Fuck.
And a turnover on downs. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And now possession's going to go over with a football at the 20-yard line. Now it's Jackson. Pass to the right side, caught by Burden. And the Dolphins are going to have a first and goal as he'll be taken down at the 7-yard line.
Defensively going forward, they're going to have to watch out for him on plays just like that. It's a drag route across the field, and they're trying to free him up and let him run after the catch. That won't be the last time we see that play, and it works there to pick up a first down.
That is caught by Waddle. Touchdown, Miami. Jalen Waddle with career touchdown number 60. And the Dolphins have taken the lead. So remember now, this was all set up by the stop defensively on 4th down. That's what got them this great field position. And then 2 plays later, they're already in the end zone.
Yeah, partner, funny how it works like that, huh? That's a momentum swing amusement park style. Your defense comes off the field, bouncing, grooving, they're fired up. And it carries over to the other side of the ball.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. Early on, you know, Charles, every game could be called a measuring stick game. I think when it comes within your division like this, it's a measuring stick game with a little extra intrigue.
I would agree with that totally because all division games have a little extra to them.
That bitch coming through freely.
Because at this stage of the season, it has that little extra juice, but at the same time, it's not a make or break. At least for, let's say, week 15, 16, something like that.
Charles, Thursday night game, I think a lot of teams probably say shrink the playbook somewhat. Is that correct?
I think you're right about that because you just don't have the amount of time that you have in a normal week to put in a full playbook. So, as you said, you shrink the playbook, pick out the plays that work best for you. And you know what else you're looking for? Who are the freshest guys coming off of the last game to play on a Thursday night? Guys have a little extra pep in their step. You go to them early and often.
And he is going to have a Jets first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Now a stoppage here as it looks like we've got a Dolphins shaking up on the play. We'll get an update when we return to MetLife Stadium.
On the double.
God damn.
And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage.
60 back, 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick, trap 60, trap 60.
To throw is Milton. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he's taken down at the 50 after a short gain of 2.
That was an okay hook up there with his tight end, but unfortunately, they didn't get the kind of yards they had hoped for. That's going to bring up 3rd down.
Dolphins bring on an extra defensive back on 3rd down. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. He'll get this complete to the rookie first-round pick. And he's got another first down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 31-yard line. From the gun, he'll try to run it. And he'll be taken down here as it will take us to the end of the first quarter. Through one quarter, 14-7 our score. Here's a 2nd and 5.
Ready, go.
Milton. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown. 25 yards for the touchdown. And the Jets are an extra point away from drawing level. Getting your back involved, what's the importance there in the passing game?
Well, oftentimes you can create mismatches because who's going to cover him? And you get him into space, which is where he likes to operate with the ball in his hands. Oftentimes makes people miss, gets that run after the catch, and off he goes.
And into the end zone. So they go with a pass there on the two-point try and able to convert it, Charles.
And a good job by the offense figuring out their two-point play and using it well. It's interesting how people are using the strategy nowadays, though, isn't it?
It really is, and I don't know how much that particular play factored in, but with the PAT moving back in 15-16, that kind of changed things, didn't it?
It's really a part of everyone's strategy now. When I talk with
Come
coaches,
on, bro.
we sit with them.
That nigga got to let that bitch loose.
2-point periods in practice now, something they never really did before.
This nigga fucking that nigga got Lamar coming out that bitch, boy.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive.
Well, Charles, these early season in-division games are always interesting because you're still kind of figuring yourself out, but you want to know as much as you can about the opponent, especially when it's a division matchup. So I'm curious to see how the rest of this one plays out.
Yeah, that's a good point because they're still trying to work things out. They don't know everything about their own team, let alone trying to figure out their opponent. But you got to do both on the fly, don't you? While the game's being played, figure it out both ways and try and find a way to win.
It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a third down. Here comes third down and 7. To throw is Jackson. Got a man in
Dog, what the fuck is that, bro?
and he is going to have the
Nigga is not tackling.
able to get the third down conversion.
That's the second fucking broken tackle.
How many times we see it, I still get a kick out of watching quarterbacks and receivers do the pass tree in pregame warm-up. But I always remember that when we go to practices, we see that after practices as well. They really tune it up, don't they?
Look at this shit,
They know
bro.
why they do it for these situations. First down.
And they build that trust, and that's why they're able to find him in this type of a situation.
A good pickup there, 26 yards.
Nigga got a fucking.
They go play action with Jackson. Now he's going to step up the run.
I wish I knew that nigga had Lamar Jackson.
It's second down.
They made a nice effort to stick him with a
Free agency, nobody participated in the free agency. That nigga was available.
Should be an entertaining battle anytime
Yeah.
he tucks and runs over the second half of this contest.
Jackson now. They set up the screen. Achane has it. They get 7
These
on the
niggas
screen
don't want
and
to
set up
fucking
a third down.
With all the success they've had throwing the football,
Don't want to block. Don't want to fucking tackle.
when you see him drop back to throw. So I really like this call to counteract that pass rush with a screen. It turns into positive yardage. A lot of times the offense says just replace the rusher with the ball, and it turns into a good play.
A 3-yard gain and enough for the first down. Now Jackson. Pressure applied, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back at the 33-yard line. Quinnen Williams able to drop him that time for his second sack of the evening. Here's Jackson. And he's got his man in stride, complete. So in the second quarter, he's already up over 100 yards receiving now.
And isn't 100 the magic number for a really good game for a receiver? So you got a chance to really shatter that and have a profound effect on this game.
Now Jackson going to shift him around. On third down, he'll drop to throw. That's caught. Waddle on the left side. And he is going to have the Dolphins first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. Back to the ground, Achane. And he'll be dropped at about the 11 after only a yard.
Well, they certainly had success throwing the ball in this drive, and not as much running it as we just saw once again on that last play. Stopped after a very short gain. But I wouldn't abandon the run totally, because otherwise, pass rushers just tee off on your quarterback. Makes it very, very difficult for him in that situation.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. He'll get that out wide to Waddle. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown. Jalen Waddle with 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game. And the Dolphins have retaken the lead. And the kick makes it through, but flags come flying in as well. It appears we're going to get a roughing call tacked on. And they'll accept that penalty. After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. And he'll wisely just take a knee here, and this ball will come out to the 30-yard line. So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. They'll start this drive out on the ground. Loose inside the 30. Inside the 10. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. A big play there. His 2nd rushing touchdown on the year. And the Jets strike quickly here to tie up the ball game. These two teams in this first half, it's been fun. Back and forth, back and forth. Well, it's not fun for the defensive coordinators, but offensive coordinators are enjoying it.
Yeah, they're having streaks here, aren't they? Being able to put scores together and really bunch them up, and we have a tight game here. You know, we often talk about having the right shoes for the
defense.
right turf.
Step up defense.
Today is track shoes. That's what we've seen with these offenses.
Yeah, it's been an
When
absolute
you getting that fucking
so
red zone, that nigga trying to RPO. So, you got something for
the
that.
Jets kick team out now to boot this one away.
Come on. What a fumble at. Come on, man.
Taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line.
Y'all niggas better fucking start tackling.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. And we are hitting the home stretch here toward halftime. And to this point, this has been an exciting offensive explosion for both sides.
I think everybody in the stadium is going to have to regroup a little bit, including the two of us. Yeah, I think we have to get a little oxygen, relax a little bit, and see what we can get going for the second half, the same as these teams. Because right now, everything's working really well. Can someone come up with something to slow them down?
Yeah, both defenses back on their heels. Now it's 2nd and 10. Jackson. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. He tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And the Jets are going to
that nigga was so open. Yeah, that nigga was so open, Lee.
Got out of the pocket.
Poor baby.
What he was going to do with it, but I think he was calling. His receiver was calling for the ball, wasn't he?
He certainly was. The problem, he called for it too late, and when he delivered, they were all over him in the secondary and came up with the interception.
You think he manly?
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line.
Let's see if I can get him.
Now a throw here out wide. He might be looking to throw this again.
Come on, bro.
He's not going to be able to get rid of it.
It was open. I just couldn't get it off.
Behind the line.
I need a big play. He about to come on cover 4. Come on, nigga.
Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He sets to fire deep.
Come on, nigga.
Able to connect, incomplete. Give them credit. They took their shot. That's going to bring up fourth down.
Run the ball next half, Josh.
Good closing speed there defensively because that looked
You seen what
over for a
Eddie just did
minute,
to nigga?
but that's great work with the ball in the air. Never
Keep it
gave
simple,
up,
stupid ass nigga.
converged on his man and broke the play up.
Lord.
On to punt here as he gets this one away.
And he couldn't get it to check
20.
up. That kicks all the way into the end zone for a touchback.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. A slim deficit here in a one-possession game. Not much time left, obviously. We'll see if they can march this down the field, at least get 3 and take some momentum into the locker room. Jackson going to keep it.
And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
See, the thing about niggas that get Lamar Jackson, all they want to do is run with him.
Instead of throwing the interception.
After the incompletion, they'll try once more from the 20-yard line on 2nd and 10. Throwing is Jackson. Oh, and his early struggles continue.
Get off him.
Here's another
Get off him.
intercepted.
Oh, man, stop fucking playing with Jeff, man.
Back inside the 20 to the 18-yard line.
An unfortunate sequence there, trying to get
My niggas playing with Jeff.
mission, but now the interception, and their opponents have a chance to possibly pad their lead.
Yeah, they had an
we about to pad this
and they
bitch.
weren't able to capitalize on it, and that's something that could come back and haunt them later. They're begging their defense now to keep them from scoring before the half ends.
The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go
What
in
we
the
got,
first
y'all?
half.
Beauty school dropout. Go back to high school.
2nd and 10.
What, that circle going across?
Cougar 19. Cuddy.
Now Milton.
What?
Slings one that's incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is
crazy.
a rare incompletion from him. He's been on
That is crazy, bro.
He has percentage
What is a part of the
completion-wise
game?
way up, not that time.
It's a part of the game, Josh.
The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long.
19.
Here's Milton now to throw. He'll try and do this himself.
Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
This defense has certainly played well so far in this game, and the coverage has been tight on just about every throw. Forced a few here so far in this game, and now it brings up 4th down.
What the
And
fuck?
Tugged this one badly. It's no good. Wide left. And this is going to remain a 1-point game.
That's crazy.
So the interception, that had him set up in golden shape, but no first down comes of it. And in the end, no points come up.
And Brandon, I tell you, in a sudden change offense, you must capitalize.
And the Jets pressure too much as down he goes. The Dolphins going to take their 2nd timeout, as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1. Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long.
Hey, report.
Now it's Jackson. And that's going to be incomplete.
And this drive was almost over before it began, thanks to a great defensive effort. Sacked on 1st down, followed by an incompletion. One more good rep, and they get off the field.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Jackson. He's going to go up top again. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
And they're not going to go quietly into this halftime break. They know they're in for a fight, so they're trying to make every possession count. They took the big shot there, but it winds up incomplete.
And this is away. It's a high kick, and he got all of it. This is brought in at the 21.
Yeah.
So
I can't believe I missed that fucking field goal.
Charles and I return after the break. It's been a shootout so far. We'll see which defense can make the adjustments as we get back underway in the second half. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30.
What do you say then?
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive.
This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard as they begin the third quarter here, trailing and looking for a little momentum.
Yeah, you're right about that because, let's face it, in the first half, most of their focus was in the passing game. To their credit, resulted in a healthy amount of yardage. So I would think that at halftime, they're going to anticipate that defense loosening up a little bit to try and cover the passing lanes. They've got to get the running game going, and there should be some gaps to run through now.
And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. From the gun, Jackson. And a quick throw here that's complete. They had 2 straight first downs, now a gain of 9 to set up 2nd and 1. They like going to him in the slot. He catches another one.
I think this comes under the heading of until they stop him, why not go back to him? He has something going really well. Great working relationship with the guy throwing the ball, and they keep making the connection.
Just need a yard here, 2nd and 1.
Here's Jackson to throw. Now he'll tuck this and run. Throwing right, and that's complete. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
That is definitely what we call our defense an uh-oh play. And what you mean by that is against Lamar Jackson, when you see him out of the pocket, your first thought is, uh-oh, he's going to try and run it. How do I get to him and get him on the ground? And guess what? That didn't happen, and his receivers took advantage. They have their backs up against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple of more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
They go play action now. Jackson.
Come on, bro.
Down the field, that's Burden. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. Quick strikeout wide by Jackson. And he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown. Luther Burden from 4 yards out. And the Dolphins have taken the lead as they go right down the field and score on the opening drive of the second half. So now the Dolphin offense will stay out there as they'll go for 2. Jackson here, he's going to look to throw. And this one incomplete. So they went for the 2, they don't get it. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And they'll be working from behind now following the touchdown a moment ago on the opening.
Come on, bro. What the fuck is that, bro?
They're zeroing in on one big key. They don't have to do anything differently just because they're down on the scoreboard now. The intent, still the same in what they plan to do on offense.
It's a short one here, complete to his tight end.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion that would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
And he is going to have a Jets first down by a couple of yards as they're able to convert here on 3rd and 3. On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. Now he's free at the 35. And he's in. Touchdown, Jets. A great play there. His second touchdown on the season. And the Jets have retaken a third-quarter lead.
I guess when you look back,
You playing right now, Lee?
it's just a matter of time until he popped a big one like that. And, you know, at halftime, you and I discussed it. They had done a nice job on him in the first half. But there were a couple of occasions where it felt like he might wiggle out of traffic and take it to the house. Finally here in the second half, that got done.
And he's got it. The try for 2 is successful, and it pushes the lead up to a field goal. The Jets kick team out now to boot this one away. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
A good action to this point in the third quarter. Just a 3-point game. 2nd and 10. Jackson going to keep it. He's got a man complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That one covers 29 yards. First down. Looking to throw. Jackson. Now he's going to step up and run. Now he'll throw deep left side.
What the fuck
This
is
is
that?
caught inside the 15. And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. They'll look to throw again. Jackson going to keep it. Give him a couple on the scramble. It's 2nd down.
I'm not quite sure what he thought he saw there, but the reality was certainly a much different picture than what he anticipated. And give credit to the defense. They were down on a flash when he broke out of there, and they forced him out with almost nothing to show for his efforts.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Jackson on the RPO. Touchdown.
What is that, bro?
A 12-yard touchdown grab. And the Dolphins have taken the lead here this third quarter. Now the extra point. And that will make this a 4-point game. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And that one going to hop into the end zone, and it'll come out to the 20. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. Well, certainly they'd rather have the scenario they had last time out, Charles. Remember, they had the short field. They took it in the end zone. Now this is going to have to be a longer, more sustained drive if they want to get points.
Yeah, a little bit more of a quick strike opportunity last time by where they were on the field, and you're exactly right about that. But now, backed up a little bit. What's that old expression we love to use? Time to matriculate the ball down the field and try and do it again.
And he's got room. Look at this. Middle of the field, a breakaway. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. A great effort there. 73 yards. And the Jets have answered back with a third-quarter touchdown of their own to retake the lead. Extra point splits the uprights, and that gives them a 3-point lead.
Stop and score. Stop and score.
The Jets kick team out now to boot this one away.
Stop and score. Stop and score. Stop and score. Come on, bro.
He doesn't even get this to the 10. He's taken down at the 9. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. An excellent way to start the drive there, 18 yards.
This offensive game plan has just been sensational. I mean, when you think about all the different ways they've gotten their receivers open so far, it's really been impressive. Scheme, design, execution.
What was that?
From the gun, it's Jackson. They'll swing this out wide. Here's H.M. And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays. Fourth quarter coming up here on Thursday Night Primetime. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now here at the Stadium. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the fourth quarter. Both teams working on short rest, but this has been one of the better Thursday night games we've seen as they come up here on 1st and 10. Jackson going to keep it.
Come on, bro. Nigga cannot dive and not fumble like that, though.
A nice job there on the escape and scramble. A first down, a 16-yard gain. Now it's Jackson. That is incomplete.
As soon as he leaked out and began his route, someone on the defensive side broke with him and arrived just in time to separate him from another reception.
Here's 2nd and 10. Back to throw. Jackson. That ball caught. It's Mark Andrews, the tight end. And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Looking to throw. Jackson. Got a man and he hits him in stride. Great footwork, but still wrangled down before reaching the 20.
What'd he say?
A gain of 8 there on the play. And it'll be 2nd and a couple. Play action. Now Jackson.
What?
Here it's complete. What a methodical
Yeah.
play. This is turning out to be that time 9 yards, and the sticks move again. Clock running, under 4 to play now as they come up on 1st and 10. Jackson will throw again. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to
Good
get rid
job.
of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. And a pickup of about 4 down inside the 10 to the 8-yard line. Now a stoppage here as it looks like we've got a Dolphins shaking up on the play. We'll get an update when we return to MetLife Stadium.
Wait, what happened? Ooh, and they letting them DoorDash?
One of the bigger plays in the game thus far. The crowd getting into it as we come up on a big 3rd down.
Damn.
Caught by Waddle. Touchdown, Miami. touchdown pass. And the Dolphins put together a fourth-quarter drive to take the lead. Plenty of scoring here of late, and our lead changes hands now in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, they just gave up a touchdown the other end, so they knew that with time getting short, they had to put something together here, and they were able to do so and retake the lead right back.
Point after, right down the middle. And that will make this a 4-point game. The kicking team out for Miami as they will send this one away.
And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. We certainly have a good one on our hands. They're trailing after that last touchdown, but now a chance for this offense to try to snag that lead right back here in the fourth quarter.
It's a loss of 4 on the first down play.
When a draw works, it can be
you
a thing
taking?
of beauty. But when it doesn't, oh, it can be ugly. And in this case, loss of yardage ugly.
So the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14.
Come on, let that nigga fucking...
Back at his own 6-yard line.
Jalen Phillips, the former first-rounder, getting in there for the sack. Well, this feels like a late-season game, even though it's just week 2. Here's a big third down.
And it's incomplete.
Damn, bro.
The shot couldn't connect.
That's an excellent job right there on third down. Like any defense, you never want to let them get anything started, and that would have been a first down. Instead, you saw the contact on time, no penalty, and before this drive could get wings, it's fourth down.
Here we go. This is fourth down.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the
Damn.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Jets try it, but the fourth down play doesn't work.
Yeah,
Oh,
though.
boy, the ball's going to go over on downs here inside the 10-yard line.
And they'll try the option on 1st and goal.
And he probably should have given that one off as he's going to get hit and taken down behind the line.
Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game.
Another running situation on the doorstep as they come up.
I'm about to take the ball back.
Operating from the gun, Jackson.
Boy,
And he's able to break out of one tackle, but then quickly...
that's crazy.
And now right out of the 2-minute break, we'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go.
And a nice gain and a broken tackle along the way, and really we shouldn't be surprised, should we? That's what runners do, especially the best ones. They break tackles and gain extra yardage.
Now Jackson.
They'll try and do this and
No fucking fumble?
Able to get it down to the
It's
2-yard
crazy.
line.
No
Jets
fumble is
use the
crazy.
second of their 3 timeouts.
I couldn't.
As they'll
He
head to
just
the
as stupid as me.
sideline and talk over what to do next.
Yeah.
Here we go, a big play and a tight
Bitch.
game late. They're going on 4th and goal. Here's Jackson.
Wow.
And this is caught.
They put me on the wrong nigga, son.
Touchdown.
They put me, oh my God.
Huge touchdown that was, obviously, here in the late stages of the fourth
Why the
quarter
fuck?
as they try to put this one
No,
away.
that's Burton,
Brandon,
man.
when they watch the film after this week,
They put me, oh my God, bro. I really hate that switch stick shit, son.
just a few snaps remaining. They can't relax just yet.
Nigga, I was setting my shit up to somebody else, dog.
Point right down the
That's my fault, though, son. I can't even be mad.
lead up to 11.
It ain't over, though.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
And we will not have a
What's
run
that
back
bullshit,
here. It's
dog?
a touchback, and it'll come out to the 20-yard line. They'll come up 1st and 10 here.
60 Eagles, 60. Let's go now. Viking 18.
To throw is Milton.
Now a desperation throw deep downfield.
What the fuck? What the? Who the fuck catching him, son?
Well, this game has certainly had no shortage of offense. Both teams have been revved up from the start. And here's yet another big play. Boy, both defenses have just got to be dragging out there because they've been run ragged throughout.
60 Eagles.
Milton.
Firing quickly here, and that's complete.
Here's 2nd down.
Viking 18. Mustang 19. 19. Tiger 19.
Here's Milton. That's to the right sideline, and it falls incomplete.
Come on, man.
Now the question is obvious. Do you try to kick the field goal right here knowing that you need 2 scores? I would be thinking about if I were on that sideline. Get the field goal now, try and get the touchdown later.
What a kickoff to the week this has been. Now a big play. It's 3rd down.
60 Vikes.
Throwing is Milton.
To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Give them credit for excellent coverage, tight coverage. They're doing a lot of things that we talk about in basketball. They're causing disruptions in the passing game. And as long as that continues, it'll be tough for them to gain any momentum throwing the ball downfield.
And his kick is good. And that'll make this an 8-point game. So we're back to a 1-score game, and now you figure we'll likely see an onside kick.
Yeah, they've only got the 1 timeout remaining, so I think they've got to take a chance at getting the ball back.
And the Dolphins
Look at that shit, though, son.
Look
at that shit, though, son. Why did that ball go right there, son?
And let's face
Why
it,
did that ball
it was
go right there,
executed
son?
well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't
That's
anything
crazy
like
that
that.
I
Just
switched
the
it going to
normal outcome actually came to play. Analytics will tell you it's a
It's
very
crazy, bro.
low possibility of getting the ball for the team kicking it in an onside kick situation.
You're all about the numbers, aren't
All
you?
about the numbers, baby. It's a new game now.
They don't lie. Now it looks like he'll throw here. Now they go screen. It's complete. And down he goes at the 45 after a pickup of 9.
When you run a screen pass really well, you got to like the look of it because so many parts come together to make it work well. The offensive linemen, where they're faking people out, the back slipping out there, catching the football, then all of them going together as one unit downfield. A really nice pickup.
The Jets going to go ahead and use their final timeout as the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in the 4th. An ideal down and distance to try to finish this thing off. 2nd and inches.
Return it.
Up the middle they go. Burke. Charles, why didn't they just take the knee there?
You're asking the question that I'm asking as well because we've seen a lot of
I did a
football
bunch of
where
dumb shit
coaches
this
decide
game.
maybe they get a little greedy. I don't know if they're doing it for stats or for what reason. We've seen it
Oh,
happen
well.
in college and how about in the NFL? The miracle at the Meadowlands. All they had to do was take a knee and the game was over. The Giants ran it one more time. Ball popped free. Philadelphia picks it up and wins the game.
What year was that?
1978. I think it was in November.
They'll try to pick it up himself.
Come on, bro. They can't let him just do that, son.
First down, and
Nobody coming to him, son.
are going to win the football game.
That's ridiculous, bro.
Throwing now is Jackson. Trying to lay one up deep. And it's intercepted at the goal line.
Get the fuck out of here, son. Get the fuck out of here, son. How does he make that tackle?
Ball game is now officially over.
How the fuck does he make that tackle, bro?
This one came right down to the wire, and CD, they had that one final chance to try to navigate their way.
Bro, but how does he make that tackle out that position, son?
Yeah, and how about the defense there? Because
That shit makes no fucking sense, bro.
look at the end zone.
You seen all them green jerseys over there, Lee?
The last play, executed it flawlessly.
Then Lamar running the ball,
Because remember,
holding a nigga off him.
there's one play left in the game that the offense gets. They didn't
But
allow
that's
that
my
to
fault.
happen.
I can't be mad at nobody but myself.
So for the Dolphins,
I should have punted that bitch on
dream
4th and
start,
20.
2 wins in 2 early road games. And they'll get a few extra days.
That nigga
to
had
get
7
ready for
touchdowns
next week.
with Lamar.
Meanwhile, for the Jets, they'll fall to 1-1.
That's my fault. I can't be mad at nobody but myself.